राधा माधव कुंज विहारी जय राधा माधव कुंज विहारी जय गोपीजना वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी जय वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी यशोदानंदन व्रज जनरंजन यशोदानंदन व्रज जनरंजन यमुना तीरावनचारि यमुना तीरावनचारि जय राधा माधव कुंज विहारी जय राधा माधव कुंज विहारी हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्णा हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। श्री राधा माधव भगवान की जय। गौरांग नित्यानंद महाप्रभु की जय। श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय। श्रीमद् भागवत महापुराण की जय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। नारायण नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत्। नष्टप्रायेषु भद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भागवतिरुत्तम श्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्ठिके कृष्णे स्वधाम भगते धर्मज्ञानादिशा कलौ नष्टदिशामिषं पुराणार्कदुनोदिताम्। Today we are reading from Srimad Bhagavatam 10th canto chapter 17 verse number 4 to 9. Vishabiryamadavishta Kadraveyastu Kaliyah Kadarthi Kritya Garudam Swayam Tambubuje Balim Vishabiryamadavishta Kadraveyastu Kaliyah Kadarthi Kritya Garudam Swayam Tambubuje Balim Vishabiryamadavishta Kadraveyastu Kaliyah Kadarthi Kritya Garudam Swayam Tambubuje Balim. Vishabiryamadavishta Kadraveyastu Kaliyah Kadarthi Kritya Garudam Swayam Tambubuje Balim. Vishabiryamadavishta Kadraveyastu Kaliyah Kadarthi Kritya Garudam Soyam tam bubuje balim. चार न मदावेष्ट काद्रवेयस्तु कालिया कदर्थे कृत्य गरुडम स्वयं तंबुभुजे बलिम. Synonyms: Bisha, because of his poison; Virya, and his strength; Mada, in intoxication; Abhisat, Abhishta, observed; Ka, Kadraveya, the son of Kadru; Tu, on the other hand; Kaliya, Kaliya; Kadarthi Kritya, disregarding; Garudam, Garuda; Swayam, himself; Tam, that; Bubhuje, ate; Balim, the offerings. Translation: Although all the other serpents were dutifully making offerings to Garuda, one serpent, the arrogant Kaliya, son of Kadru, would eat all these offerings before Garuda could claim them. Thus Kaliya directly defied the carrier of Lord Vishnu. तत्श्रुत्वा कुपितो राजन् भगवान् भगवत प्रियः विजिघांसुर्महावेग कालीयं समुपाद्रवत्. O king, the greatly powerful Garuda, who is very dear to the Supreme Lord, became angry when he heard of this. Desiring to kill Kaliya, he rushed towards the serpent with tremendous speed. Purport: Srila Sanatana Goswami explained that the word Mahavega indicates that the great speed of Garuda cannot be checked by anyone. Six. Tamapatantam tarasa visayudah pratyabhyayadutthitatanaikamastakaha Dadabhi suparnam vedasadu dadayuda karala jivos vasito gralochana. As Garuda swiftly fell upon him, Kaliya, who had the weapons of poison, raised his numerous heads to counterattack, swaying his furious tongues and expanding his horrible eyes. Kaliya then beat Garuda with the weapons of his fangs. Purport: The Acharya explained that Kaliya used his weapon of poison at a distance by spitting venom upon his enemy and at short range by beating him with his terrible fangs. Tamtarcha putra sanirasya manyuman prachanda bego madhusudanasanah पक्षेण सभ्येन हिरण्यरुचिसा जगानकद्रुसुतमुग्रविक्रमा. Translation: The angry son of Tarsha, moved with overwhelming speed in repelling Kaliya's attack. That terribly powerful carrier of Lord Madhusudana struck the son of Kadru with his left wings, which shone like gold. Number 8. Suparna pachabhitahata kare yotiva bihola riddham vivesa kalindyas tada gamyam durasadam. Translation. Beaten by Garuda's wings, Kalia was extremely distraught, and thus he took shelter of a lake adjoining the river Yamuna. Garuda could not enter this lake. Indeed, he could not even approach it. Tatre kada jalacharam garudo bachamipsitam nivarita sauvarina prasaya sudito aharat. Translation. In that very lake, Garuda had once desired to eat a fish. Fish being, after all, his normal food, although forbidden by the sage Saubhari, who was meditating there within the water. Garuda took courage and, feeling hungry, seized the fish. Purport. Sukadeva Goswami is now explaining why Garuda could not approach the lake in the Yamuna river. It is the nature of birds to eat fish, and thus by the arrangement of the Lord, the great bird Garuda does not commit any offense by nourishing himself with fish. On the other hand, Saubhari Muni is forbidding a much greater personality to eat his normal food, did continue an offense. According to Srila Vishnunath Chakravarti Thakur, Saubhari committed 2 offenses. First, he dared to give an order to a supremely exalted soul like Garuda, and second, he obstructed Garuda from satisfying his desire. Om Ajnanatimrandasya Jnananjana Salakaya Chakshurumitamena Tasmai Sri Guru Namo Vishnu Padaya. नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्ति वेदांत स्वामिने नामे नमस्ते सारस्वती गौरवाणी प्रचारणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी वासाते दत्तारणे जय जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद की जय। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। The stories are very interesting. One by one, keep coming. Yeah. That serpent, they have the one arrangement in the beginning. There is a story, I think story will come later on. What happened? Kadru and Binita, they both are the wife of Kasyapa Muni. Because Kasyapa, if somebody doesn't know their Gotra, and then they say, oh, they are Kasyapa Gotra. If you don't know Kasyapa, because from the Kasyapa, lots of Rishi Muni come, and even though creature, everything come from the Kashyapa, Kashyap Rishi. And he is the father of Garuda also, and then serpent also. And Binita became slave of the Kadru. That happening. Because they are lying each other and it's unnaturally doing that. Story is a long story there in Mahabharata. Story come that. But that Kaliya, what he is doing, this is Garuda and the serpent, they have this agreement. Every day, Garuda will get one snake to eat for him, one snake. And then the family of the snakes, snakes, serpent, they are just deciding who is going today. And one of the, because when Garuda come and all of a sudden taking how much he needed, but they make the arrangement for that. Just you can have one and we'll decide that and we'll keep the separate place and then you can have that only and others don't have to afraid. Because then everybody knows that in family also same thing and who is gonna today, who is family gonna today and one of they have to lose. Because snakes have many sons and daughters, right? They have once thousands come up. So the agreement like that. Some of the voluntarily, oh, I will go. They want to finish their life because of the poison, burning, everything. They don't like, and they go to the have by the Shuddha Bhakta. That means Garuda is the like Vishnu's Param Bhakta. There is one of the Purana name is Garuda Purana also. There is talking about the Garuda Purana is very famous also. People are just, when somebody pass away and they hear about the Garuda Purana Preta Kalpa. And the Garuda Purana is big Purana, but there is a Kalpa is different Kalpas and one of the Kalpa name is Preta Kalpa. And there is talking about the what soul will happen after the death, how up to the 10 days became a saddle body, and after 11th day presenting lots of thing for him on the way, whatever he needed, like chhatri, that means umbrella, shoes, and then other bed, cooking stuff, and same time food, all these things offering to him 11th day as a present. Please take this one and enjoy on your way. Like that. And 12th day, doing Sapindikaranam, and that soul also joining with the Pitri, and then whatever giving the around the globe is the Gotras, people giving water or some food, and they will have. That is the process, and it takes 1 year to reach the Yamaraja house. And then it's all of a sudden, if somebody die, they are not getting another body. It takes 1 year time to reach there, and then after that, and then Yamaraj decided what body will get. If they are entering the Himalaya, and other person, if they directly attend the spiritual world, no need to all the procedure. But still people doing because they don't know where their soul is going. So, I mean in Garuda Purana, I mean Garuda Dev, that is the son of, and Aruna also. Garuda and Aruna, two sons. What happened? Pinida and Kadru, they are the, what is that, co-wife of the Kashyap Maharaj, and they are each other all the time, they say, no? What is that called? Stepmother and mothers, they quarreling each other, and that's happening. What happened? Kadru got the 100 sons, like that serpents. And Binita also have eggs, and immaturely she also just broke the one of the egg. And from there, Aruna come. And after that came out, immature, and then Aruna became unhappy with his mother and give the curse to his one mother. Why you don't have the patient? You have to need the patient. After the why you doing this immature thing? Don't do that. Now you become slaves of the Kadru, and he just cursed. And then that same Aruna became the chariot driver of the Suryadev. The Arunodaya in the morning, first Aruna come. That means that golden light come. That is called Arunodaya. That is when we do the Navamandal Parikrama, Navadip Parikrama. At that time, firstly they put Gaur Nitai on the what is that called? Palkin, and they just and sunrise just that at that time come, and they Arunodaya, that they Arunodaya they singing that very very beautifully, and then Lord also enjoying that and fully decorated with the flowers. Udila Aruna Purava Bhage. Nache Gaura Chade, like that. I forgot next line, but Udila Aruna Purava Bhage. That is the first line. And then they very sweetly they singing, very nicely. Udila Aruna Purava Bhage. Huh? Have you been there? No? Before the Gaur Purnima Parikrama day, every day morning when they started the procession, they chanting this mantra. Very nicely, very sweetly. That means Aruna. That means Aruna. I am just talking about Aruna. That is the Aruna. Because the charioteer and he come first. That's the Aruna come. And later on, Garuda come out in the mature period, and then Garuda saying that, wow, what happened? Why this happened? My mother became slaves like that. He wants to get rid from her to the slavery stage. And then he fight with the, wants to fight with the, brothers, other step brothers. But what happened is that before that, she is also there to Kadru and Binita, they have another bait also. What happened, there is Uchasarva horse and his tail is there. And that was actually white. And then they debate with her, no, it is not white, it is black. And then the Kadru saying that, hey, sons, you go and just cover that tail by you guys. Go there. And it's become black. Just go and doing that. Because of that, and then Garuda Dev upset about that. Cheating, no? They are cheating and she becomes slaves. For that, and he just beating that, and he got this opportunity, that means get one of the food every day. That is the condition is there. From there is all things started. Many places we can see that's happening. Stepmother and that's happening lots. Like Dhruva Maharaj, and we can see the Uttama, Suniti and Suruchi. Both of them. There also there's a classes. Lots of time these things keep going on. Many places. Even though sometimes they married the same sister, right? Same one mother, and there are many daughters like that. Daksha Prajapati have lots of the daughters. They are also daughters of the Daksha Prajapati. The Binita and Kadru, both of them. They are the daughter of the Daksha Prajapati. Same, but even those sisters also became like a co-wife of the one of the person, and then their son and fighting that for the kingdom, for the wealth. Oh, my son should be the enthroned, like that. Is many times this happening. This is a material world's what is a defect? Defect, right? This is the defect. This is because everybody is covered by the three modes, and this is not gonna. This is like this. And then after that, one day, and Garuda, he didn't get his things long time, and one day he came to know that mm, whatever his portion of that food stuff that having by the Kalia, just he took away that, and then he rushed towards the kill the Kalia and Garuda Bega. That means we can see when um Gaja and Graha fight at that time. That means elephant and crocodile fighting is there. Gajendra Moksha Lila. When Gajendra, when offered that flower to the Lord by his, after 1,000 years they are fighting and they cannot defeat each other, and then he offered the flower to the lotus flower to the Lord, and Lord came with Garuda within a second. There is one big picture also, and Suparna. Garuda's another name is Suparna. Suparna means his wings like the golden, very nice wings. We can see some of the temple they make like Garuda is golden Garuda. In Patan Krishna Mandir, I saw there in front of there Garuda Istamba is there, and Garuda all the time there like that, and very golden wings we can see. One of the picture we have here, right? Sometime like Udan Garuda Deva and many feathers like that. The Garuda Deva have the many feathers. When Garuda Deva flying, and then that feather chanting the holy name of the Lord. All the Vedas mantra chanting by that of what is that feathers, and many tunes will come. Very nice melody will come like that. This is not a common thing. Who carrier of the Lord Vishnu himself. It's not a ordinary. He is the greatest devotee of the Lord, Garuda Dev, and that's the reason he got that the chance to serve Lord as a carrier of the Lord. Is not a simple thing, and by anybody can become like that. To Lord's direct association, Lord come and then just he carried up very sweet Lord. Lord's devotee also sweet, Lord also sweet. Even though his feature like the Suparna, we can see Garuda mean all the time that big knock, right? What is that called? Neck, right? Huh? Beak, yeah. B-E-A-K, yeah. Big. That big wings also very strong. We can see Garuda, when Garuda come, and then snakes, and sometimes we can see the like goats and rabbits. They are also taking away. Big high, very far away. And when in our area they say, when a snake come, and we have to say Garuda, 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 and then when they hear the name of the Garuda, they run away, like that. That they believe. Actually, seeing the man, they are going, but still they are practicing that. They don't want to kill, and they say the Garuda, 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 and then they sometime come out going that they say to defeated the snake like that. And that Kalia also very powerful. And so what happened after fighting Garuda and Kalia? Kalia released his snake, venom, and we already know about what happened in that lake, around the lake, surrounding the lake side. They became pillars like that, right? White pillars out of his venom. Same thing. Here he is also releasing his venom, and Garuda also became very, because of Actually, Garuda is not affected by that venom because he eating, right? That means he can digest that. He still, uh, Kalia had many heads. Just he did many things. We can see how Kalia defeated by the Lord, and he's one head, and then again, and all defeated by the Lord. So he's very powerful, and he's just showing the fangs. So yeah, I saw sometimes snake also. One of the cobra snake like this, and he like that. The very widely fangs like this. And other snakes have thick hairs, but this have the flat head, very fiercely. Once I saw that in front of me. I'm going to the ghatta. In our say, ghatta mean grinding the like a maize, corn. I mean corn, and then wheat, and then millet. We used to go to that run by the water and stone chakki, like the grinding motor. And I going there, and in the side of the river, and the one snakes like that. In front of me, I saw, and I just back up. I'll give up my that bag bag of these things, and then I run away from there. I saw directly. Some of the many times that they are living in the bamboo sweet. They look like bamboo sweet. Oh, and many people beaten by like that. They are very Tarcha Putra. Here saying sometimes saying Tarcha Putra, sometimes same Kadru name is different names. Binita, her name is there is a Tarcha means Kashyapa. So what happened? That Kalia beaten by the Garuda's left wings, and we shown like the golden wings. And then what happened? Kalia was extremely distraught, and thus he took shelter of a lake adjoining river Yamuna. That is the story will come later on. There is a why Kalia took shelter over there. Mm, but is in between this there is Saubhari Muni who is doing tapasya over there. And once Garuda came, and then he ate the fish, right? As a normal food. But that forbidden by the Saubhari Muni. Because he took the shelter of that water, and he just take the bow. Who is coming around here, they cannot enter over there. They will be cursed by him. But still he is entering there, Garuda Dev. And we can see furthermore story about the Kardama Muni, Saubhari Muni. Maybe Prabhuji will do the same thing tomorrow. That's the reason I am just highlighting the last thing is that means Saubhari Muni committed the true offenses to the pure devotee. That is, one is the order, give an order to, hey, go away from here, don't disturb here. We are doing that. And another is the obstructing. That means Garuda's food is the fish, but he is stopping to eat that. That means two offenses is happening there. So story we'll see we'll hear from the Prabhuji tomorrow. Hare Krishna. श्रीमद् भागवत महापुराण की जय, श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय.